Tyneside bare-knuckle boxer and drug kingpin Michael Ferry was considered charismatic, toughness in its purest form, and also, to an extent, gullible, if you were to believe his defense team. Now, according to the prosecution, they alleged that 34-year-old Michael Ferry had managed to get access to an encrochat phone while being detained in jail for his crime dated back in 2016. That crime saw the scrapper lead a gang of at least 5 men who were armed with metal poles and axes and long blades and enact their own sense of revenge on a rival whom was hunted down. Now, that rival victim was pulled to the ground and struck repeatedly on December 8, 2016, roughly at 10:04 in the evening, and was even struck with an item like an axe. The victim was left needing hospital treatment, which included injuries such as fractured skull. Now, dramatic CCTV footage showed Michael and his posse, whom were mostly masked up, stormed through the Jubilee pub before bombarding the Fosse pub. Now, Michael was jailed for 3 years and 9 months for that incident. He may very well have gotten longer, however, the victim refused to cooperate in the investigation. Now, police believe under the direct orders of Michael Ferry, his men managed to get an encrypted device through the jail gates. Michael had allegedly then used that device to arrange deals, barter for the prices of white per kilo, and even arrange drop-offs and collection of money, which were carried out by his loyal gang. He also made preparations to take over large areas upon his release. Now, police say that the illegal encrypted phone Michael had facilitated the supply of at least 53 kilos of Class A. Now, the encrochat phone was only discovered when police informed HMP Durham they believed that Michael Ferry had established himself as a kingpin while serving his 3-year and 9-month sentence. Michael's cell was spun and the encrypted device was ultimately found, it was said. Now, in court, Michael's defense team suggested that Michael was a pawn in a much bigger crime issue. Other big-time criminals had corrupted Michael from early adulthood, and they used him due to his brawling skills. Michael Ferry, who was also known by the moniker The Real Deal, was told by a judge at Newcastle Crown Court that he would now be jailed for over 2 decades, that being 22 years, for conspiracy to supply Class A, again 53 kilos allegedly. A judge says that out of those 22 years, 11 years at a minimum would have to be served in jail. Michael Ferry was a man that was capable of taking care of himself. In a scrap, there weren't that many people that could swing it out with him, and that was why he was considered the boss of his gang. And that was why some of his members, like Michael Johnson, Colin Mole, Dean Bailey, and Ross Carlson, and Trevor Harrison, were very, very loyal to Mark Ferry. They would do and follow him anywhere. And that made Michael Ferry a dangerous and feared man. Stay safe, safe.